In this article, we'll talk about our own and the market's thoughts on EXO's future. We'll talk about Nexo's price prediction for 2023 and then give an opinion that goes against what most people think, assuming that no one cares either way. Remember that you need to accept this in any other case, since predicting the future of a smart, volatile financial asset is a difficult task. What is Nexo for sure, and why is it so important? Nexo is an excellent lending platform that lets you make money on your digital cash. Costs for business loans vary greatly depending on the method of payment and the type of coin, but you can usually expect to pay between 6% and 12% APR, which is a very high rate. Nexo is mostly based in Switzerland, which makes it less vulnerable to growing us in a very significant way. Rules for crypto lending sites. Nexo also lets you take out loans based on how much and what kind of cryptocurrency you have in your account, without having to sell your coins and buy them back, which is usually very important. Interest rates for loans usually start at 5.9% APR. What does the Nexo token do in a really important way? EXO was basically made during the ICO and given to the early users in a non-pretentious way. The company shares up to 30% of its benefits with any EXO holders who make a pretty good showing. How about taking this with a grain of salt and keeping in mind that it's hard to predict anything in real life, let alone the future of a new, very unstable currency like Nexo? The Nexo Really token helps the credit and store setting. Buyers who hold the Really token are eligible for 30% of the company's benefits, which they thought was a profit. Nexo says it has definitely paid token users more than $9 million since around 2008. The token also has a few benefits for digital money premium account holders, who can get an extra 2% APY on their holdings, bringing stable coins up to 12% and other crypto forms of money up to 8%. This means that the company shares up to 30% of its benefits with any EXO holders. If it's not too much trouble, keep in mind that you should believe this and some other expectation cautiously, because predicting anything is a hard thing to do, and predicting what will happen to a new, very unstable currency like Nexo is even harder. This kind of shows that we should go into it now in a quiet way, since most other digital money premium account platforms have similar coins. Celsius has sold Crypto.com Crow, which gives them an extra 2% APY on their stores. This brings the APY on stable coins to 12% and on other digital currencies to 8%. This shows that the company shares up to 30% of its benefits with any EXO holders. How often, if it's not too much work, make it clear that you want to mostly believe this and any other really reasonable expectation tentatively, because it's hard to know what to expect from anything. Aaron, foreseeing the future of a new, highly unstable currency like Nexo, which is very big, they seem to be a good way to get more people to use the platform and sort of hold the coin. Almost certainly show up again. Nexo's claims it has paid more than $9 million to token holders since 2018. This is very important, and EXO value expectations for the next 10 days or so were that the whole crypto world was about to fall apart, despite what most people thought. Bitcoin, in particular, has lost 75% of its value since its all-time high. This is happening at the same time that the market as a whole is falling due to rapid growth and the US taking care of rate client. When you look at the recent collapses of big players in the industry, the future looks bleak, and there will be a lot more blood in the streets of Crypto Town. Financial backers are selling risky resources and moving into other steady business sectors to show how the rules of crypto loaning stages work. Nexo also lets you take out credits based on how much digital money you have on your account, without selling your coins and buying them back. This goes against what most people think. Crypto in a real census is still seen as a very dangerous game in every way that counts, and so the auction is done without it. Surprisingly, our algorithm still sees some green in 2023, especially in the second half of the year. This is reflected in our expectations for 2023, which show how close we are to it. This is important because Bitcoin needs to find a base before we can move in the opposite direction and change course. Altcoins will start to do the same thing. We've seen this happen many times in the past, which shows that if you hold any EXO coins, you can easily make money. Our cost expectation model is negative for the next 90 days, but there's a slight uptrend from Q1 to Q2 that shows that loan costs for cryptos are going up. Spike Really Against Mainstream Thinking Group made a price expectation model with a different way to deal with crypto that takes both technical research and critical evaluation of each project into account. This shows how financial backers are selling risky assets and moving into generally more stable business sectors. It also shows how the rules of crypto loaning stages work. Nexo also lets you take out credits based on how much digital currency you have in your account, without having to sell your coins and buy them back. Most of the time, the main things we look at are group tokenomics use cases, local area marketing projects, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity, and speculative potential, as well as a few other factors that were made in our crypto lab and are in every way huge. $202,305,011.01 $0.6653202305024.54% $0.6416202305032.42% $0.6558202305004 2.0